Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nilu. I share tutorials and tips for web developers. Whether you are beginners or an experienced coder, there is something here for everyone to learn. Let's code, learn, and grow together. Today, I want to talk about the browser tools. Some of the tools that are very important and very useful, and we use it a lot. Okay, for this purpose, I just created an app with React. And if you don't know React, I have already posted some videos regarding React, so you can go there and watch the videos. I'm going to put the links in here. In this app, I just do simple things. I just request from the JSON placeholder API and then fetch the data and shows the data. That's all the things that we do in here. In the use effect, I call the API, and in the try catch part, I just set the posts because this response gives us the posts. So I set the posts and set the loading to false, as it's going to shows the loading or not in here. If the loading is true, the loading is shown, and if it is false, the posts are going to be listed like the one in the right side. So for the browser tools, we have to hit right click in the Chrome or any other browsers. I am just using Chrome, which is very more popular than the other browsers. So I go to inspect. Instead of this, you can just simply hit the F2 button and you can see the browser tools. In here you can see that we have elements, we have console, network performance, memory, application, security, lighthouse, recorder performance inside. I'm going to talk about the element part, the console part, and a little bit about the network part. Okay, about the element part. In element part, you can see all the elements in your website. So if you encounter some style problem, you can simply come here, and for example, you can add, as you can see, when I select this post, the element in the left side is going to be highlighted. So as I'm going to change, for example, the background color to red, you can see that it's going to shown in here. But when I refresh the website, you can see that there is no background in here. It's just the background in the browser that we are just using. So if we change in here, no change in our own code. So this is one thing. Another thing is that you can change the content of this according to what you want to know. For example, sometimes we want to see that if the content that comes from the backend part is more than, for example, 40 character, how the website will be shown. For example, if I put like this, we can change the content as everything that you want to. Also, you can delete or add the element. For example, I can add several elements in here, as I'm going to just copy and paste it, simply Command C and Command B. And also we can delete the element, as you can see. And again, if I hit the refresh button, you can see the same page that we already had. Okay, this was the elements part. You can just see the styles and you can change the padding and everything in here. It's a lot of things in here, and you can simply use this in order to see what's going to happen in your style part. Okay, this is the data that came from this API. Okay, this is the console log. The console log is very useful when we want to When we want to debug something, for example, in here I want to see the value of the loading, so I'm just hit the console log and can see that in the app.js, which is the file that I'm in here, you can see this is the false. Or sometimes it's better to just add some text before it, so you can figure out the console log, because you can have several other console logs, so it's better to have the name of the values that you want to see. So it is the loading false, you can see in here. This part is the console part, and also you can simply hit this button and erase everything in the console, and for example refresh, and you can see the loading is true in here. Okay, the network part. The network is very important because again you can see that front end is everything related to shows the data, so the data comes from the backend, so you use the backend data in order to show those data in the front end bar, so it is very important. I'm going to refresh the website, and you can see that this is the I just filtered that to see the fetch XHR in order to see just the API call. So you can see that this is the API call. It's a get request because I get the data, I didn't change it and anything else. The status is 200, which means that the API was doing great job, so it is just return the data correctly, and several other things which is not very important right now. And the most important part is the preview part. In the preview part you can see the data that comes from the backend, and you can see that for example which values you want to read. For example, in here I just map through the posts. The post is all those data, so I add the key to the ID of the post, because the IDs are very unique, so we need to have this key for the list, and post that title to have the title, and post that body to have the body of the post. So that was everything that I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please comment down below. Bye for now.